Greetings, this is Rohit from ResumeGuru, and today we're going to learn how to make a good yoga teacher resume. So let's get started. So who exactly is a yoga teacher? As is implied, a yoga teacher is someone who guides individuals through a physical and mental well-being through structured yoga practices, breathing work, and mindfulness techniques. Their role is essential in improving flexibility, reducing stress, fostering holistic health, and helping their students build strength, awareness, and balance in their both body and mind. So now that we get that, let's learn how to make a good resume for this field. The first one being highlighting the styles of yoga that you teach clearly and early in the resume. The style of yoga that you pursue, whether as a teacher or in your institute, that's very important to mention. So because every institute where you might be applying may have a specific style that they work with. Tailor your experience to student impact. You have to mention how the work you've done as a yoga teacher has impacted your students. You can mention them in your resume. Next, mention asanas and techniques you actually use in class. Again, the techniques that you have used overall in your career and along with the yoga styles that we previously mentioned, they have to be mentioned because these are the aspects that the recruiter or whichever institute you're applying to would look at. Next, keep relevant certifications. If you have learned yoga professionally and you've actually gotten any certifications or any sort of diploma or anything for it, you should add it in your resume so that gives you more credibility as a teacher. Now, we look at the resume of a yoga teacher to understand better. We have obviously removed any private information and replaced it with dummy content. We'll start with the contact information section. This is where you mention the name, your phone number, your email address, and even link your LinkedIn profile URL. This is important so that the recruiter or the institute can contact you directly. Next is the profile section. Profile section is where you give a very brief summary explaining who you are and what you do and what exactly do you bring to the table. You have to mention your experience, you have to mention any key skills and achievements. So for this client, we have mentioned things such as extensive experience in developing curriculum according to student needs, instructing students during yoga sessions, leading group classes, teaching yoga to all age students, demonstrating and teaching techniques for basic and advanced asanas, things like that. All of these things are relevant to an institute who will be looking at your resume, so we have mentioned them upfront. Next is the skill section. The skill section is where you add 10 or more skills that are related to your field. So for this client, we have added things like yoga asanas, meditation techniques, pranayam, breathing, anatomy and physiology, mindfulness practices, class sequencing, and other such aspects that are very important for the role of a yoga teacher. When you add them here along with the profile section, these two places, the recruiter or the institute will immediately get an idea of how capable you are. That will make it easier for them to trust you. Next is the experience section. The experience section is the most important part of a resume because this is where you show your practical application of everything that you've mentioned. The experience section works in a reverse chronological order. So you start with your latest experience and then you move to your older experiences. When you're writing about an experience, you have to give your date, the role that you had, and also the company in which you worked. And once done, in the bullet points, you have to mention things like monitoring your fitness level and requirements. Once done, you then have to give all the roles and responsibilities and achievements that you've had in bullet points. Give them in bullet points, not paragraphs, because bullet points are easier to read. Start every bullet point with action verbs such as monitor, develop, prepare, perform, assist. Then you have to give keywords and mention everything properly, such as monitor fitness level and requirements, maintain professional relationship with participants, promote a schedule for group fitness, evaluate exercise performed by participants, things like that. Mention all the things that you've done in your responsibility as a yoga teacher so that the recruiter can go through it properly. Do the same for all the roles that you've had. Next is your education section. Now the education section is where you add the degree, the college that you studied in. You can add your grades, but you can mostly skip it too because not many people look at it. And then you also add the year of graduation. Next is the certification section. This is where you add any relevant certifications to show the employers that you're qualified in a particular area. This is great for credibility. So in your case, if you have done any particular yoga related certifications or courses, this is where you add them. They also help along with your work experience in showing how credible you are. And if you don't have any work experience yet, this is even more important. So this is our entire coverage on how to make a good yoga teacher resume. If you want to check out this resume along with our coverage in a blog article, please check the link in the bio. If you have any questions for us, you can drop them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to us via our website or using the WhatsApp number that should be visible on your screen below. Thank you so much, and we'll keep bringing such useful content to you. Please press the like button and subscribe if you want more. Thank you and have a great day.